Imagine walking through a calm riverbank. The breeze is soft, the water seems harmless, until suddenly, a creature beneath the surface lunges out with terrifying force. It's not a shark. It's not a crocodile. It's something far deadlier. Welcome to the hidden world of Earth's most dangerous animals, where beauty and brutality walk hand in hand. Quick montage flashes: a great white shark breaching, a venomous snake striking in slow motion, a lion's roar echoing at dawn, a tiny mosquito under microscope. Some of these killers weigh tons. Others could fit on your fingertip. But all of them share one thing: the power to end a life in an instant. Which one do you think holds the crown as the most dangerous animal on the planet? Throughout history, humans have stood in awe of the animal kingdom. From the majestic elephants of Africa to the graceful whales that glide through the oceans, nature surrounds us with beauty, wonder, and inspiration. But hidden within that same kingdom are creatures that command respect for a very different reason: their ability to kill. Dangerous animals aren't always the ones we expect. Many people picture a lion charging across the savannah, or a great white shark circling its prey. And while those predators are undeniably formidable, some of the deadliest threats come from creatures far smaller, quieter, and deceptively innocent-looking. In fact, one of the animals responsible for the greatest number of human deaths worldwide is something most of us swat away without a second thought: the mosquito. Why are we drawn to stories of dangerous animals? Perhaps it's the same reason we watch storm chasers run toward tornadoes or explorers climb into active volcanoes. There's a thrill in confronting the unknown, in learning about forces greater than ourselves. These animals aren't just monsters lurking in the shadows. They are crucial parts of Earth's ecosystems, each one shaped by millions of years of evolution to become a master of survival. Think of the box jellyfish drifting silently in the oceans of Australia. Its translucent body looks delicate, almost otherworldly, but hidden in its tentacles is venom so powerful that it can stop a human heart within minutes. Or consider the hippopotamus, a seemingly docile, lumbering grazer of African rivers, but in truth one of the most aggressive animals on the continent, responsible for more human deaths in Africa than lions, leopards, and elephants combined. This list is not about glorifying violence. It's about shining a light on the raw, untamed power of nature. It's about understanding why these creatures are dangerous, how humans have interacted with them across history, and the role they play in the delicate balance of life on Earth. After all, fear often comes from ignorance. And the more we know, the more we can respect and coexist with these animals safely. So, in this cinematic journey, we'll count down the 10 most dangerous animals in the world. Each one will challenge what you thought you knew about the natural world. Some are giants that dominate their habitats. Others are nearly invisible, yet no less lethal. We'll explore stories of survival and tragedy. We'll uncover surprising facts, like how certain snakes can kill dozens of people with a single drop of venom, or how the tiniest parasite-carrying insect has shaped the course of human history through diseases like malaria. And we'll ask the question: what does it truly mean to be dangerous? Is it sheer strength, deadly venom, speed, or the silent ability to spread illness across entire populations? By the end of this video, you'll have a new perspective on the creatures we share this planet with, and maybe even a newfound respect for them. Because in their danger lies a reminder: Earth belongs to all its inhabitants, not just us. So tighten your seatbelt, lean in close, and prepare yourself. The countdown begins now. Animal number 10. Cape buffalo. Kicking off our list at number 10 is an animal that looks like a massive, lumbering cow at first glance. But don't be fooled. This is one of the most unpredictable and aggressive creatures in Africa: the Cape buffalo, also known ominously as the Black Death. These massive beasts can weigh up to 2,000 pounds and sport horns that curve into a deadly battering ram. Found across the savannas and grasslands of sub-Saharan Africa, Cape buffaloes are part of the so-called Big Five, the 5 animals that hunters consider the most difficult and dangerous to hunt on foot. And with good reason. Unlike many predators, Cape buffaloes don't back down when threatened. In fact, they often do the opposite. If a human disturbs them, these buffaloes are known to charge at terrifying speeds, up to 35 miles per hour. Imagine a 2,000-pound tank with horns barreling toward you. That's a force you cannot outrun. But what truly sets them apart is their temperament. They are highly unpredictable. While some animals retreat once the threat passes, Cape buffaloes have been documented circling back to ambush hunters or predators. It's this cunning behavior that has earned them a reputation as one of the most dangerous animals to encounter in the wild. In fact, old hunters in Africa used to say, "The Cape buffalo never forgives." Tales abound of buffaloes charging even after being wounded, sometimes fatally goring hunters or trampling them into the ground. Despite their aggression toward threats, Cape buffaloes are highly social within their herds. They work together to protect calves, and when lions attack, it's not uncommon to see the herd rally and fight back, sometimes killing the predator outright. So why are they dangerous to humans? Statistics suggest that Cape buffaloes are responsible for hundreds of deaths across Africa each year, often when people wander too close near rivers or during hunting. Unlike a predator that attacks for food, buffaloes charge purely to eliminate a threat, making them all the more unpredictable. The Cape buffalo may not have venomous fangs or razor-sharp claws, but in the vast plains of Africa, it's a reminder that sheer brute force and unpredictability are just as deadly as any predator's bite. And it's only number 10 on our list. Which animals could possibly be deadlier? Let's move on. Animal number 9. Inland taipan. At number 9, we leave behind brute strength and step into the realm of silent, venomous killers. Meet the inland taipan, also chillingly known as the fierce snake. It doesn't roar, it doesn't chase, and it rarely crosses paths with humans. But hidden beneath its calm, sandy-colored scales lies the most toxic venom of any snake on Earth. The inland taipan is native to the arid regions of Central Australia. Unlike the dramatic cobras or rattlesnakes that make their presence known with hoods and rattles, the taipan is discreet, almost shy. But if threatened, its venom is beyond comprehension. A single bite contains enough neurotoxin to kill 100 adult humans. To put that into perspective, imagine a vial of venom smaller than a teaspoon, potent enough to wipe out an entire village. The venom works fast, shutting down the nervous system, causing paralysis, and eventually leading to respiratory failure. The inland taipan is so venomous that scientists studying it handle it with extreme caution, using long tools and protective gear. Despite this, there are very few recorded human fatalities.
Why?
Because this snake is reclusive. It avoids humans whenever possible, hiding in deep cracks and burrows, venturing out mainly to hunt small mammals like rats. Herpetologists often remark on how calm and even-tempered the inland taipan seems compared to other aggressive snakes. It's almost ironic. The deadliest venom belongs to one of the least confrontational serpents. One researcher once described it as, like holding a loaded gun that doesn't want to fire. But should you step too close or provoke it? That's when the fierce snake lives up to its name. Its strike is lightning fast, less than a quarter of a second, and it doesn't just bite once. It delivers multiple rapid strikes, injecting enough venom in seconds to ensure no victim survives without immediate medical treatment. The inland taipan is a reminder that in nature, danger isn't always loud or obvious. Sometimes, the deadliest threat is quiet, patient, and unseen until it's far too late. Music transition builds tension, shifting to water sounds for next animal. Animal number 8. Saltwater crocodile. At number 8, we come face to face with a creature that has barely changed since the time of the dinosaurs. A living fossil. A predator that rules both rivers and seas with unmatched power, the saltwater crocodile. Stretching up to 23 feet long and weighing over a ton, the saltwater crocodile, or saltai as Australians call it, is the largest living reptile in the world. Its bite force is legendary, measured at over 3,700 pounds per square inch. That's stronger than a great white shark, stronger than a lion, and strong enough to crush bone like it's paper. These apex predators inhabit rivers, estuaries, and coastal areas across Southeast Asia, Northern Australia, and India. What makes them truly terrifying is their patience. Saltwater crocodiles are ambush hunters. They lurk silently just beneath the water's surface, eyes and nostrils barely breaking the surface, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Consider this chilling scenario. A fisherman leans over the side of his boat to collect his net. The water looks calm. Then, in an instant, the crocodile explodes upward with the speed of a torpedo, dragging the man into the water. The attack is so fast that onlookers barely register what happened. Once in the crocodile's grip, escape is nearly impossible. Saltwater crocodiles kill using the infamous death roll, a terrifying spinning maneuver designed to tear flesh and disorient prey. And unlike most predators that kill only when hungry, Salties are territorial and will attack anything they see as a threat, including humans. Saltwater crocodiles have been recorded traveling over 600 miles by sea, riding ocean currents to colonize new areas. Imagine a predator of that size casually cruising through the open ocean like it's on vacation, a chilling thought. Statistics estimate that hundreds of people fall victim to crocodile attacks each year, particularly in regions where humans and crocs share the same rivers. Many local villagers in Southeast Asia and Northern Australia live with a constant awareness. In croc country, you never stand too close to the water's edge. The saltwater crocodile is nature's perfect predator, ancient, patient, and devastatingly effective. It's not just an animal. It's a reminder of Earth's prehistoric past still lurking in our present. Animal number 7. The deathstalker scorpion. At number 7, danger shrinks down to the size of your hand. Meet the deathstalker scorpion, a small, pale yellow predator found in the deserts of North Africa and the Middle East. It may look fragile, almost translucent, but don't be fooled, its sting is one of the most lethal in the scorpion world. The deathstalker grows to about 3 inches long, yet its venom is a powerful cocktail of neurotoxins that can cause extreme pain, convulsions, fever, paralysis, and in some cases, death. While healthy adults usually survive a sting with medical treatment, children, the elderly, and those without access to care face a far deadlier outcome. Imagine walking barefoot across a desert camp at night. You pick up a shoe, not realizing a tiny scorpion hides inside. A quick flick of its stinger, and in less than a minute, agony surges through your body like liquid fire. That's the terrifying efficiency of the deathstalker. In many desert villages, people shake out their clothes and shoes every morning because these scorpions often seek shelter inside. For locals, the deathstalker isn't just a creepy crawly, it's an everyday threat woven into the rhythm of survival. Ironically, the same venom that makes this scorpion so feared is also highly valuable to science. Researchers study it for potential treatments for brain tumors, diabetes, and even as a fluorescent marker in medical imaging. In a strange twist of fate, the assassin of the desert may one day save lives. The deathstalker reminds us that size does not equal safety. Sometimes, the deadliest dangers crawl silently under the cover of night, waiting in the shadows of your very home. Animal number 6. The mosquito. At number 6, we meet an animal that weighs less than a paperclip, makes no roar, and often goes unnoticed until it's too late. Yet this creature is responsible for more human deaths than any lion, shark, or snake combined. The mosquito, humanity's most persistent nemesis. There are over 3,500 species of mosquitoes, buzzing across nearly every corner of the globe. On their own, they seem harmless. But it's not the bite itself that's dangerous, it's what they carry. Mosquitoes are vectors of some of the deadliest diseases known to humankind, including malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, West Nile virus, and yellow fever. Each year, mosquitoes are estimated to cause between 700,000 and 1 million deaths worldwide. Think about that. A tiny insect, smaller than your thumbnail, kills more humans annually than wars, accidents, and large predators combined. Entire chapters of human history have been shaped by mosquitoes. During the construction of the Panama Canal in the early 1900s, thousands of workers fell ill with malaria and yellow fever, delaying progress until mosquito control programs were put in place. Even wars have been influenced by mosquito-borne disease outbreaks, weakening armies and changing outcomes of battles. Only female mosquitoes bite humans, as they need the protein from blood to develop their eggs. Males feed on nectar. In other words, every time you swat at that buzzing in your ear at night, you're dealing with a hungry mother-to-be. What makes the mosquito especially dangerous is its adaptability. These insects thrive in tropical climates, urban cities, and even frozen regions where they hibernate. Despite billions of dollars spent globally on repellents, nets, and control programs, they remain one step ahead. The mosquito isn't just dangerous because it kills. It's dangerous because it's relentless. Silent. Invisible until it's too late. The ultimate reminder that in the battle for survival, even the smallest opponent can be the deadliest of all. Animal number 5. The hippopotamus. At number 5, we meet a creature that looks almost comical at first glance. A giant, round, semi-aquatic grazer that spends its days wallowing in rivers. But beneath that wide mouth and sleepy eyes lies one of Africa's most aggressive killers, the hippopotamus. Hippopotamuses, or hippos as they are often called, are deceptively dangerous. They may appear slow and harmless, grazing on grass or lounging in muddy waters, but they are anything but. Weighing up to 4,000 pounds, hippos are equipped with massive jaws capable of opening at 150 degrees and crushing anything between them with a bite force of 1,800 psi. Don't be fooled by their vegetarian diet. Hippos are fiercely territorial. Step into their river, and you're in trouble. They have been known to charge boats, overturn canoes, and even chase humans on land at speeds of 20 miles per hour. That's faster than the average human can sprint, from an animal that looks like it should waddle instead of run. In many parts of Africa, hippos are considered more dangerous than lions or crocodiles. Fishermen and villagers who depend on rivers often live in constant fear of unexpected encounters. Stories circulate of hippos ambushing boats, dragging people underwater, and vanishing as quickly as they appeared. It's estimated that hippos kill around 500 people every year in Africa. Despite their size, hippos are excellent swimmers and can hold their breath underwater for up to 5 minutes. They use this ability to stay submerged and hidden, resurfacing silently to breathe before sinking back below. Imagine paddling peacefully in a river, completely unaware that a hippo is watching you from beneath the surface. The hippopotamus is proof that appearances deceive. Behind its rotund, almost comical shape lies a volatile giant, one that commands absolute respect on the waters of Africa. Animal number 4. The lion. At number 4, we meet the ruler of the African plains, a predator that has inspired myths, legends, and symbols of power for centuries. The lion. Known as the king of beasts, this big cat is as dangerous as it is majestic. Lions are apex predators that live in prides, unique among big cats for their cooperative lifestyle. A pride can consist of 15 to 30 members, working together to defend territory and hunt. Their prey includes zebras, wildebeest, buffalo, and sometimes even giraffes. But under certain circumstances, lions also target humans. Why are lions dangerous? Partly because of their raw power. Adult males can weigh up to 500 pounds and run at speeds of 50 miles per hour in short bursts. Their claws can slice open flesh with ease, and their bite is strong enough to crush bone. But perhaps the deadliest factor is their teamwork. A coordinated lion hunt is a display of strategy and precision, designed to overwhelm prey with terrifying efficiency. There are chilling historical accounts of lions hunting humans. One of the most infamous stories is that of the Tsavo man-eaters in Kenya during the late 1800s. 2 male lions terrorized railway workers, dragging men from their tents at night. By the time they were finally stopped, they had killed an estimated 35 to 135 people, depending on the source. Their skins are now preserved in the Field Museum in Chicago, a chilling reminder of how powerful lions can be when they turn their attention to humans. Lions' iconic roars can be heard up to 5 miles away. In the savannah, that sound is more than communication, it's a declaration of dominance. To hear it in the wild, echoing across the plains, is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. The lion may symbolize courage, nobility, and strength, but make no mistake, in the wild, it's a ruthless predator. To be in its territory is to live under the reign of a king who tolerates no intruders. Animal number 3. The saltwater crocodile. At number 3, we face an ancient predator, a creature that has remained almost unchanged for over 200 million years. The saltwater crocodile, the largest reptile alive today, is the closest thing we have to a living dinosaur. And it is just as terrifying as it sounds. The saltwater crocodile, often called salties, can grow up to 23 feet long and weigh over 2,200 pounds. With a bite force measured at 3,700 psi, the strongest of any living animal, it can crush bones and hold prey with unrelenting power. These crocodiles are ambush predators. They wait silently beneath the water's surface, eyes and nostrils just barely visible. When prey, whether a fish, a bird, a buffalo, or even a human, approaches too close, they explode out of the water with shocking speed. Their infamous death roll, a violent spinning maneuver, tears flesh and disables victims in seconds. In northern Australia and parts of Southeast Asia, locals live in constant awareness of these monsters. Warning signs are posted near rivers and coastal estuaries, but despite precautions, crocodile attacks happen every year. In fact, saltwater crocodiles kill hundreds of people annually, making them the most dangerous reptiles on Earth. Unlike most reptiles, saltwater crocodiles can travel across open seas. There are recorded cases of them being found miles away from land, proving that nowhere near tropical waters is truly safe. They are the ultimate patient predators, lurking, waiting, and then striking with prehistoric fury. To share waters with a saltwater crocodile is to gamble with survival. Music transition, water rippling, suddenly replaced by a thunderous splash. Animal number 2. The mosquito. At number 2, our deadliest contender isn't a massive predator with claws or fangs. It's not even a creature you can easily see. The world's second most dangerous animal is the mosquito, a tiny insect weighing less than a grain of rice, yet responsible for more human deaths than any predator alive.
Why?
Because mosquitoes are vectors, carriers of deadly diseases. They spread malaria, dengue fever, Zika virus, yellow fever, and West Nile virus. Malaria alone infects over 200 million people every year and kills more than 400,000, most of them children under 5. Think about that for a moment. Lions, crocodiles, sharks, all of them combined don't come close to the death toll caused by mosquitoes. It's not their size or strength that makes them dangerous, but their ability to turn into flying syringes carrying invisible killers in their bite. In history, mosquitoes have influenced wars and shaped civilizations. During the construction of the Panama Canal, malaria and yellow fever carried by mosquitoes claimed thousands of lives, stalling progress for years. Even today, entire regions struggle under the shadow of mosquito-borne diseases, despite modern medicine and prevention efforts. Only female mosquitoes bite humans, and they don't actually feed on blood for food. They need the nutrients in blood to develop their eggs. In a sense, every bite is about creating the next generation of this deadly insect. The mosquito is proof that danger doesn't always roar or charge. Sometimes, it buzzes silently in the night, carrying death on its tiny wings. Animal number 1. Humans. At number 1, the most dangerous animal in the world isn't a beast lurking in the jungle or a predator stalking the oceans. It's us. Humans. Unlike lions, crocodiles, or even mosquitoes, humans don't rely solely on instinct. We have intelligence, creativity, and the ability to reshape the environment. But with that comes destruction on a scale no other species can match. Every year, humans are responsible for millions of deaths through wars, conflicts, and violence. Beyond that, we drive species to extinction, destroy habitats, and alter the climate. We have designed weapons capable of wiping out entire cities in seconds. Consider this: while sharks kill around 10 people a year, humans kill over 400,000 of each other annually through homicide alone. Add in the toll of wars, accidents, and the devastation of environmental damage, and the numbers climb into the millions. Think of Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Think of the Amazon rainforest burning, or the ivory trade driving elephants toward extinction. Humanity's capacity for destruction far exceeds that of any predator. We are both the guardian and the greatest threat to life on Earth. Despite being the most intelligent species, humans are the only ones capable of knowingly endangering themselves and others, sometimes for profit, sometimes for power, and sometimes simply out of neglect. The deadliest animal is not the one with the sharpest teeth or the strongest bite. It is the one that can make choices, and too often, chooses destruction. We are both predator and protector, and our future depends on which side of that we embrace. So there you have it, the 10 most dangerous animals in the world. From the raw power of crocodiles and lions to the tiny but devastating mosquito, and ultimately, to ourselves. Danger wears many faces. Sometimes it lurks in rivers, sometimes it buzzes in the night, and sometimes it stares back at us in the mirror. This journey wasn't just about fear. It's about understanding. Every creature on this list plays a role in the balance of nature, even mosquitoes, as much as we may despise them. What makes them dangerous is context, survival, and sometimes our own actions. And here's the question for you. Knowing that humans top the list, what do we do with that power? Do we continue as destroyers, or can we learn to live as guardians, protecting the very planet we call home? If this video made you think, gave you chills, or taught you something new, then don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more epic explorations of our world, and share this with a friend who loves nature and storytelling. Tell us in the comments, which animal shocked you the most on this list? Was it the ancient crocodile, the tiny mosquito, or humanity itself? Knowledge is the first step to respect, and respect is the first step to survival. Until next time, stay curious, stay cautious, and never forget, the world is as dangerous as it is beautiful.